Welcome to the Tip of the Iceberg with Jason Legees
and Bo Gorby.
We're going to talk to each other,
Interview some people,
and have fun doing it. So sit back, relax,
grab some snacks, cookies, whatever,
and enjoy the Tip of the Iceberg. All right. We're back.
We're back.
This is the first time we've had all four of us together on one.
I know, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, because we had Jared with us for a couple, different podcasts, and Dan, we've had you for one, I think.
Yeah, Big 10, Big 1-0.
2 returning guests.
Yeah, you didn't think we'd make it to 10. Here we are.
Oh, here we are, yeah.
I don't remember the number.
They were like 19.
I remember we had balloons and everything.
That's not a cool number at all.
Wait, what number?
We had balloons last time.
Oh yeah, we wore a suit for yours, man.
We did wear a suit, yeah, suit and
Did I wear a
pajamas.
suit?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I hope you wore a suit.
I think we wore a jacket.
Oh yeah, I think we wore suit top and then pajama
bottoms.
Yeah,
which is cool. It's cool.
Yeah, we don't have our next guest planned yet, so we gotta figure that out.
Or do we?
No, we don't. But we should figure it out. But first topic we should talk about, because we're all going on this trip. It's Daytona, right, Dan? We're all excited for Daytona. We're all excited for Daytona. It's gonna be great.
Almost all of us are excited for
excited.
Daytona.
We're all going. It's gonna be great. The beach. Yeah. But.
Yeah.
Sal will be there in spirit.
Yeah, Sal's not even going.
I was really hoping you would come because I had a carry-on situation where I can't get the carry-on on the way there, but I can on the way back. That's why I called it Sal.
Oh, that's the only reason you want him to go. So yeah.
Please, man.
And Sal's with benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are all going on the cruise, so that'll be fun. We went last year, 2 years ago. Me,
Cruising.
Jason, and Jared. First one, Dan. This is your first time.
This is my first one, yeah. Why couldn't I can't remember why I couldn't go the other time.
I don't remember. You were under 18, I think, one time.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You have to be.
Well, it just makes more sense to travel with people above 18.
I feel like I had something going on. I can't remember what, but yeah. All that matters is my sweet Bippy will be on the ocean.
That's true.
We'll be cruising.
First time on a boat, on a actual
cruise ship. Do you think they'll let me steer the boat?
Probably not.
I'm sure
They
they
tell
will.
me I can't just go up to the captain's door, knock on his
cool,
thing, and be like, "You mind if I take the reins for a bit, man?"
Go ahead, man. There's an iceberg
And
right
then
there.
I ran into an iceberg.
Cool Titanic, go on the edge of the boat and then have someone hold you.
Can I?
Yeah.
Probably everybody does that.
That's everybody. Probably does. You're probably right.
I've been told I'm very buoyant, so I think I would just make the
you
whole
look very buoyant.
the ship will be trying to sink, and I'm stuck in a room, and it's just for some reason there's some giant ball of air that's keeping the thing up. It's gonna be me. I'm a ballast tank.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You excited for the food? The
the
never-ending
unlimited
food?
food.
Is it really unlimited?
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
unlimited. Yeah.
Is it really?
Well, not
unlimited?
really.
You can get 3 entrees. 4
Is it really
desserts,
unlimited?
5 desserts.
Do you think you're gonna change the rule?
There has to be a limit. There can't
To buffet
be
style,
We're
unlimited.
gonna find the limit.
I'm gonna find the
I
limit.
mean, if we run
yeah.
out of food, whose fault will that be?
Sorry guys, we had some very hungry guests, and then they look at me one in particular.
One specific guest.
There was no way we could have foreseen this event. It was just never seen anything like it.
We actually have a weight limit. We have one guest has to exit the ship.
Nah, bro, Jared's gonna put 1 foot on the boat, and it's gonna be whoa.
It is Jared's bulk season.
Gonna
so
capsize.
kinda worried
Is it the
about
bulk
that.
season now?
It is the bulk season.
Wow.
Because the cut. Okay. Usually it goes bulk in the winter, fall, cut in the spring and summer. But since the injury and everything, bulk season's gonna be whole year. So
Whole year.
You've been saying that for the last 5 years, though.
yeah. At least I've been on a cut before.
All right.
Well, the injury should be hopefully gone by the time we're on the cruise.
It should be
Fingers crossed.
significantly better.
You got it at the Turkey Bowl last year, right? That's when it kind of flared up.
Yeah, that was probably the defining moment.
Old lady.
Lower
knows.
head.
Yeah,
people.
and we lost the game too. It
Yeah,
sucked.
we lost every game.
It was the final moment of the game.
I don't think we
It was
won
last
any
play.
game, to be
Last play.
honest.
No,
No, we didn't.
we
Lost-
won
lost
one
all of
game.
It was rough.
Have we?
No, we lost all
Yes,
of
no,
them.
we've
never
won
won.
one game.
I haven't.
Wait, he's right.
Well, not last year.
we lost to the kids. We lost to everyone, man.
No, we won one time.
I don't
Rough
know.
Reds going for
Let's just
Pretty
say.
sure we're
First
0 and
win.
12.
Let's just
all
say it
together.
to make me feel better.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot my YSU gear, man.
Oh, we were
yeah.
supposed to wear YSU gear.
I remember
you didn't
he
have
mentioned
to,
it.
but it's called,
yeah, you guys
No,
didn't get
yeah.
the memo.
You're I'm the guest. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all equal here. Now we're
Yeah.
all equal here. He's the host now.
I'm on the side spot for the
That's-
camera.
Yeah, it looks like you're just sitting
If you
right next
break
to
the
Dan.
fourth wall.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like I'm sitting next to Dan.
I got some Buffalo Trace over there.
Who's right there?
Is that what Dan's drinking?
No, he's drinking water.
This is water.
He's not 21 yet, and he hasn't had
Yeah.
any alcohol yet.
It's coming up.
so-
You excited?
Yep, we're what, 2 months away?
August 19th.
August 19th, a little over
Happy
2
day,
months. Yeah, that's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Good time. I don't have anything planned yet. There's
You
like
gonna gamble?
something in the making.
You said you wanted to take like a
I think
limo
there is something
somewhere.
in the making.
I would love
A
to take
limo
a
would be
limo.
great.
I would love to take a limo, but like, see, the plan would be, this is my initial plan, my rough draft would be Holiday Inn, limo, casino in Austin Town, and then
That's the plan.
that's the plan. That's the start of it
That's
at
not a
least.
bad
The
plan.
Holiday Inn?
It's just that Austin Town
Yeah,
doesn't have
yeah.
much
Why
gambling.
Holiday Inn?
That's what I mean. Why not Holiday Inn? You want to say Best
I guess-
Western?
You
can say
Best
it, right?
Western, bro?
Yeah.
No.
Best Western.
No, it's not. Why do you want to be Western?
Oh yeah, let's do Holiday Inn.
But also there's nothing to like. Austin Town doesn't have much to do with gambling.
Exactly,
It's
which is
just
why
machines.
Cleveland
Yeah.
or
Or
Pittsburgh
like Mountaineer. That'd be kind of nice.
and West Virginia.
Coastal city of Cleveland.
West Virginia?
The coastal. We gotta get this straight. Cleveland is not a coastal city.
Cleveland is a coastal city.
No, it's not.
It's on a
I don't
coast.
know.
It's on
I
a
don't think
coast.
so.
It's like a
Yeah,
lake.
yeah, I'm with you, Bob. I don't know.
I've never
what it is either.
heard.
It's
I never
a
heard
great
that.
It's just a
lake
big lake.
that
never
connects
mind.
the
But
ocean.
yeah, still.
It's big, but is it really great?
It is.
It's not that great.
It's not that.
It's not superior.
It's. I see what you did there. Now I'm sipping what your fucking polling point says.
It's a coastal city.
Coastal.
On a coast. It's a city.
It's.
I-
But it's
I
not like all
see.
by the ocean.
It's on a great lake.
It might connect to an
And it connects to the
ocean.
ocean.
It might be
A
connected.
great lake.
But it's not like
Miles
on
and
the
miles and
ocean.
miles
It
and
miles and miles
miles of
away
lake.
from the coast.
Like, on the
away from the
coast.
coast.
It's
No.
not like the East Coast, but it's on a coast.
That's like saying Canfield is a coastal city because it's right by Mill Creek, bro.
Okay, which one's bigger, Mill Creek or Lake Erie?
Oh, I think Lake Erie's
But
big.
yeah, it's a lot bigger.
Well, actually,
I think.
So it's not like saying Campbell's.
I had to think about it.
well, wait
I
a
had to think
second.
about it.
In terms of land
Some business
size,
major
Mill
come
Creek
into
is
play.
bigger.
I think Lake Erie's still bigger.
In terms of land
I
size,
think in terms of
I was
there's no
gonna
land.
it's all water.
I think there's the wrong way.
It's all water. According to Jersey Gorby, it's the biggest.
Metro Park. Creek is the biggest metro park in the U.S.
That's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Which
like,
is- which is
what's
like-
the difference
it's
between a
like
metro park
city.
and then
I
a
don't know.
There's like a
It's
city
just
in the
a
park.
park.
Definitions.
just
The
like
metro.
a city type park?
You say like the
I
metro.
probably should know. But
Metro.
No.
Metro Boomin.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin.
all right, I can pull up another topic, but actually, since we're getting on like a
Let's
controversial
segue.
topic,
Yeah. Oh.
so not we'll do that one last.
Okay.
So I feel like that one we've
this-
had. I
this
don't know
the
if we've asked
dinosaur
both
one?
of them. No,
Controversial.
we could do the
Okay.
yeah. Let's just do the dinosaur one now since you brought it up.
So we ask our guests this question, and
Very
and,
controversial topic.
did we already ask you guys?
Actually, this
Because they
is
were
not
already
the
guessed.
controversial one.
Yeah,
I heard the cereal
We
thing.
already
I haven't
asked
heard
him.
the
What's your favorite dinosaur, man?
Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Everybody says T-Rex. Some would
don't
be
say
different.
T-Rex.
Actually, nobody said T-Rex.
Everybody says T-Rex.
Everybody says T-Rex.
So I just
Everybody
say
I think I
says
said-
T-Rex.
Everyone said something different.
We're not just like on the
Bronchiosaurus?
podcast. Is it what?
Is it Bronchiosaurus? Is that the name?
Yeah, but you still
I like
want
to play.
to
That's like
no, I said it first. on the
You didn't say
podcast.
on the podcast.
Yeah,
but
I
in
said
real
it
life, I
first.
said it first.
I don't remember you saying it at all.
You're just blocking it
till
out.
the
You're
podcast.
choosing to block this out, though.
I'm not
This
choosing
is
to
a,
block
this is
anything
a
out.
choice.
I feel like the trifecta of dinosaurs are like T-Rex, Triceratops, Pterodactyl.
Yeah, break out of that. Break out of the
I
trifecta.
really don't know a lot of dinosaurs. Like Megalodon, right?
good
That's a
one.
dino.
That's a shark.
Yeah.
Well, technically it's a dinosaur.
It's a shark.
And it's a shark. Are they still around? Have you seen one?
That, just because he's not around doesn't make it a dinosaur.
He's closed.
He's closed.
Wait, so how is this controversial?
point. What?
How's it controversial? How's it?
What did I say? It's controversial?
Yeah.
Well, just people say T-Rex, and you're like, well, we want something deeper, you know?
Basic.
I see.
Yeah, it's
I-
basic.
None of your guests have said T-Rex.
Well, that's because we only
I
asked
thought you would have
what,
said like
5 guests.
Velociraptor.
I said
dude.
T-Rex because everyone else said something different.
Are
And I wanted to be
velociraptors
different from
real?
that, so I
See,
said T-Rex.
I also told the guests, like,
We don't know.
yeah, they were.
Wait.
They
Are
said
velociraptors
Velociraptor,
real?
pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl's
Velociraptor's
pretty cool.
real?
That's a
Yeah.
cool one.
Yeah, they're real.
They were real.
Oh, I thought it was just like a.
They're gonna
Jurassic
bring
Park
him back,
thing.
man. They're gonna bring him back.
The whole Velocicoaster.
Bruh.
They made a whole. What came first, the coaster or the dinosaur?
What a dinosaur. Pretty sure I know the answer to that one.
Have you seen a dinosaur?
They made the. Have you
I
seen
have
the?
not.
I've seen the
They're
Velocicoaster.
pretty
I've seen
fast.
Jurassic Park.
Okay, what's the fastest that coaster goes to? What, 75?
70, I think. I think it just 70.
That was probably
70?
the best one in Universal.
Definitely.
That's really good.
So let's say, and that's like where it accelerates for like a second time, right?
Yes.
Hypothetically, stay with me here. Let's say real life Velociraptor spawns out of nowhere, and then you launch. Is it gonna catch up to you? Because it's named after the Velociraptor, which would imply that it can go as fast as it, but does it exceed it?
Why does it imply that it goes as fast?
Because it's called a Velocicoaster.
But, like,
Why would it not be?
Well,
as
because
fast?
it goes in the cage with the Velociraptors. But like if you sit in line and like watch the screens and stuff like that,
If you pay
Who
attention,
watches
the
screens?
the
Who pays
coaster's supposed to be
attention in
faster
line,
than the
bro?
Velociraptors, so they don't eat you.
because we're
That's
running
true,
from the
that's true.
velocity.
I also would assume that an electronic coaster would probably go faster, accelerating starting off than an actual dinosaur.
Well,
These are some good questions, Andrew.
these are good
Yeah,
questions.
good job.
The Velociraptor.
We're gonna invite you back.
Wow, really? Again?
Well, we'll
Yeah.
Time 3?
I'm not getting invited back.
Well, ask
This
a
is your
good
summer
question.
episode.
Say
This is
something
my
about
summer
the
episode.
last
I think you got one last
I think I've had a
time,
couple.
though. Yeah.
Actually.
Get the summer fit
You're
for
the
the
one who
summer
talked about the
episode.
summer
Yeah, you're about to
episode.
go on vacation, bro.
Well, actually, 3 out
I'm
of
sorry
4
you're
of
about
us
to go to your
are.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
One of us could have went with us.
Cubicle.
My beautiful cubicle. My cubicle's
Shit.
sweet. It's sweet. I have my own phone system.
Wow. What was your extension to?
Sounds very fun.
Oh,
Say it on the-
that's confidential. We're gonna do that. Oh, sweet.
All right, we got a
616.
So the other day, Jason, I, Dan, and Sal made this amazing meal. It was chicken marsala. That's
Marsala.
Mm.
Chicken
That's
marsala.
the question.
For
How
the
do you
guests
say
at
it?
home.
How do you
Find the
say it?
I
E.
say
I'll say it.
Marsala.
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 Yeah, chicken marsala.
Tony says marsala, which is just the worst thing I've ever heard.
What do you
in my
say,
life.
Jason?
Marsala.
Nah, it's
Tony's not even like Italian.
Nah.
He has the biggest.
It sounds
nose.
better.
He used to be
chicken
Italian.
marsala.
Now he's like, he lost him as Italian.
Yeah. No, he actually kind of did. He
Marsala.
Americanized. He's like hotheads of Italian.
I feel like chicken marsala
opposed to what?
sounds better.
Chipotle.
Ooh.
You think Chipotle is
Hot
more
take.
American than?
No, it's less
Hot-
American.
less-
Hotheads
Ow.
is more American because it's Hotheads just has like that low quality ground beef. It's got that like.
So does Taco Bell. Or wait,
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Chipotle.
we don't have ground beef. It's
Dude.
Chipotle. I say we.
yeah.
Go for
Less
Crunch Wrap
options,
right
less
now.
variety.
You go for what?
Crunch
it
Wrap
does.
Supreme.
That yellow queso they used to serve.
Man.
Crunch
Let's have
Wrap
that
All
discussion.
right, what do you
Do
guys
you
like better, hotheads or Chipotle? I know Jared likes
Chipotle.
hotheads better. I know you
Chipotle.
like Chipotle better. I like hotheads better.
I like Hotheads burritos better.
That's because hotheads.
I do
don't
get
have
bowls from
to-
Chipotle sometimes.
Same.
Yeah.
I think they're equal, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't
Why?
really. I don't really like.
You don't have to ask
it
for no
tastes the
cilantro at hotheads. They just don't have cilantro.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Honestly,
See,
it
but, like,
tastes the
I guess
same.
just get their
here?
rice.
What's the problem here, Bro? What's
Well,
the
why
problem
do
with
they put the cilantro in there if like some people if like they say
By
that
some people, you mean you.
people
pal.
say there's no taste.
Some
you know?
people.
cilantro.
Oh, you have
parsley,
that
they say there's like
genetic
no
thing.
taste, you know. But then like, why put it in if there's like no taste?
So
I don't
you have that
understand.
genetic thing.
No, I just don't like the. I don't like it.
Your DNA got
I
mutated.
just don't like it.
You're
I
struck
don't
by
like, I don't like how it
gamma
sounds when you crunch. I just
You hear the crunch of the
Yeah.
cilantro in the rice at Chipotle?
Yeah.
You were
Wow.
struck by gamma rays as a child.
I don't think
and
I
now you
was.
can't
Yeah.
eat cilantro.
Like
I
the
don't think I
Henry
was.
Danger when Captain Man went through that like device that his dad made.
Mm.
That's you.
I never watched Henry Danger.
That's you.
I'm Captain Man.
Yeah, you're Captain Man as a kid. You're
Captain
weird.
Bo.
I feel like Bo would be Captain Man. You'd be Henry Danger.
Captain Man. I'm
Yeah.
Dane. I am
kinda like Kid
Danger.
Danger.
I am Danger.
I'd rather be Kid Danger.
I'll be the phone
Really?
shark.
Well, it's just the hair.
You be the phone shark. It's your obsession with sharks.
Sweet
Give
mercy.
me that phone.
Give me that.
It's the best. It's the best episode.
He has like metal teeth.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Grills.
bring up our next topic. The triathlon.
Oh.
It's coming up.
wow.
Two of you aren't doing it.
I'll be participating.
Individual.
Well, I'm like
participation.
participating in like a different event, but same time.
The kids' fun run right before.
Wait, is that this Sunday?
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
Oh, then never mind.
There's
No.
a kids fun run.
I thought there was a kids event.
I don't think
Or
so.
am I crazy?
I have no idea.
Why is it called a
You're
fun
like
run?
kids.
It's not fun at
It's
all.
not fun.
You have to
Yeah,
run, bro.
Running's the worst thing you could do ever. It hurts so
It's-
I
bad.
don't know about the worst thing.
I guess swimming's
There's
probably worse.
easier things.
I hate swimming.
Swimming hurts a lot.
They both hurt.
Sal's gonna have fun with that.
Yeah.
You and Sal.
Let's talk about how we had Splash. What is it? Splash,
Oh
Flash, and
yeah,
Dash.
Jared was there last year. We won.
Yeah,
Splash.
I would have
Jason
been a
went the wrong
defending
way.
champ,
Yeah.
but I have to relinquish my title.
Went the wrong
You're
way.
gonna give Sal your
Yeah.
trophy, the win trophy you got. Even though
No.
we'll get a new one. We'll get a second
Yeah, we
one.
were Splash, Flash, Dash, but now we're Thrash, Flash, Dash.
Sal's thrash.
Yeah, he didn't want to. What was it? He didn't want to
Crash.
He didn't want to be Crash.
Crash fits better.
He said, "I'm
I feel
not
like.
crashing
It's
into
a
the
very
wall."
sad-
Stop crashing into like everything.
He does.
He broke his stairs rail going
Yeah,
down.
he
broke your
Crashed into it.
closet.
He broke my door.
I
Yeah.
remember falling backwards out of the couch. Just,
He's like, whoa. Going to the door.
my bad. That was pretty funny. Yeah, so it should have been Crash. But you didn't want that. So
Crash is better.
Thrash, Flash, Dash.
That was my nickname in high school.
What?
All of those. Check all the above.
And
Yeah.
I've been training.
Yeah, you've been doing a little bit of biking and a
Yeah.
little bit of running
I've
before
biked like
the
10
biking.
times, I think.
10?
Total.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
Wow.
We know the
Wow,
course too.
thanks.
We went on the day before. We did a run through. We know the course.
After what happened last
That's
time,
good.
yeah.
I know the run. He knows the bike. Sal. I mean, we didn't do the swim run through, but I mean that's on
Yeah.
Sal.
Yeah, what if you get lost in the pool?
That's on Sal. He gets
Yeah,
lost.
Sal's gonna get
Goes
lost
in the other
pool.
lanes.
Yeah. Cuts people off.
Yeah, my dad said he
Yeah.
might do it. So that'd
If
be
your
fun.
dad does it, I want my dad
the
to
whole
do it.
thing.
I told my dad that him and your dad should do it, but like either one of them can do two. He's like, nah, I might just do the whole thing. I'm like, all right.
I guess if like
I
he's
think
already
it-
done the first two,
By
why
himself?
not just finish it right there?
Whoa.
Sal's dad does it by himself.
You guys can't do it by yourself?
No.
No,
I can't.
I can't
No.
swim.
Sal's
Not
dad
well.
is a beast.
I like
Dang.
doggy paddle, or I just like float. At least I know how to float.
Die.
You don't really know how to float.
No, I'm not buoyant like that, but
Yeah.
I understand why you are, but I'm
Wow.
I just don't have
I'm
that.
not buoyant.
Like a piece of
Not like that.
styrofoam.
What?
Like a piece of styrofoam drifting in the water.
Yeah. But yeah, last time was tragic.
I could do it if I trained.
You don't have to train to do it. It's just your
You
hip
don't
injury.
have to. Oh no, I'm talking about like the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I could do it. Like my time would be really bad if I did.
Yeah, I could finish, I'm sure. I just can't like.
Yeah, I just wouldn't be that good.
There's only 3
They'd
teams.
already do the rewards when I'm.
Only 3 teams entered so far, so we really don't have much competition.
Just like last time.
Counting us, there's only 3 teams, so it's just like last time.
Guys, you're guaranteed a place then.
I could have done so much better.
What?
But yeah, you
South
went.
swim.
You said you
I
went
could have
out
done
pretty
better
hard
this
in the
year.
swim.
Yeah, I did. I got
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, that's what happens though. That's like what happens in marathons. People start out too fast.
Yeah.
It just feels good. You just get like a
Yeah,
rush.
because you're like in the
Yeah,
front.
you're
You're
just
like, oh my
destroying
god,
everybody.
it's so easy, and then it kicks in. Yeah, you could have been our swimmer, Dan.
No, I
could've
can't
been there
swim. I don't know how to
since
swim.
It's okay. I don't really swim that well either.
Yeah, I failed my swim test like twice at the Y, and I was so demoralized. And
I remember that.
I remember the swim test.
I went this
I thought
way.
for sure you'd be able to do it.
I treaded water, and then they asked me to float, and I just like.
I thought it was fine. I mean, I thought
Surprising.
Do you remember the end of it? You'd have to tread water for like 30 seconds, I think.
they wouldn't even time you. Like you just go for like 10 seconds and be like, okay, you're good.
One,
Yeah, well, they'd get an
two.
idea if you look like you're struggling
Yeah.
with the 10 seconds or if you're not struggling. So I think that's what was like their basis. But
Well, they thought I was a struggler, so I got cooked.
What
Did
do
you ever
what do
pass
they
it, Dan?
know?
What do they know? No, probably still couldn't pass it if I'm being honest. But you know
Alright.
what? I mean, you always wear a life jacket on a boat, so like, what's the point?
I don't like wearing life
well,
jackets.
not on the cruise. You don't wear a life jacket.
Okay, well, yeah, I did toy.
We had to go on some excursions.
mm?
Jason,
we
do
gotta pay
not
for
blow
those?
in. Well, probably. We could at least go off the boat and look around.
Yeah, please don't
Yeah,
blow in a
okay.
flute and take down the whole ship, bro.
That's
Patience.
Patience,
that's
yeah,
sickness,
patience.
Joe. That's the worst sickness I've ever had in my life.
They all had a different sound. I had to
Gosh.
explore each.
You had to blow into every
Whoa.
flute you saw.
Yeah. There
You
was
got-
only like.
and then you got sick the
10,
next day,
Like
and
all of them. Yeah.
Me and
yeah.
Jared got deathly sick.
It might
Yeah.
not have been the flu. I mean, the
Definitely.
odds are it was, but you know,
Yeah.
you never.
Oh, mine wasn't that bad.
Mine
Yours
was
was awful.
terrible.
Jared looked like a homeless guy.
was the worst.
we
That's
had
'cause I didn't
zero
sleep. That's 'cause I didn't
Yeah,
sleep.
and he
I
was
had
saw
like-
pictures of
I
you
had,
on
like,
my
my beard.
Snapchat, like you like with like Elena and them, and you were just like laying.
Oh, in the
on
parking
cement.
lot? Yeah, that was,
You
that
were
was,
just
that
laying
was the
there.
day after.
You looked terrible.
It was.
I'm like, damn, I thought he'd be sleeping
That
by
was
now.
rough.
I was homeless.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh,
yeah, we
man.
watched
Yeah,
all-
Why did
one
we
of the
skip the
topics.
first one?
We
Let's talk
watched
about
the
that. It
second
was
one,
so.
we watched the third one, and we watched part of the first one.
Let's just start with like we all read the books.
Such
I
good
mean,
books.
The books were pretty fire.
I didn't read
Yeah.
all of them. I read some of them.
Yeah, those same.
I
So
read
they're-
Dog Days. I
Did you
read
read the first one? Okay.
I read
The
first
second one.
I read Cabin Fever, the third one or fourth
The
one.
last one I read.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
You're
That's when I
old,
stopped.
bro. That dates you. You
Yeah,
can date
yeah.
someone by the last Wimpy Kid book they
The last
read.
time I
been
saw Wimpy
dated.
Kid book come out was Third Wheel, and I got that one. I never got a book after that.
Damn.
I never even heard of that one.
Third Wheel.
After
Dude.
Cabin Fever, I just dropped
The
off.
Long Haul. I did hear about the Long Haul.
The movie or the
Yeah,
book?
Yeah.
both. I heard they were both pretty bad.
That movie. Never saw it, but I.
Not my Roger.
No, not my. Dude, that
I
guy
never
got
saw it.
bullied
I'll be
online
bullied
for
for
destroying,
definitely
bro.
that one.
But he like posts videos now. He's like, dude, I made so much money. I don't care about the hate. I
Oh
don't care
my
about the
God,
I made
it was
so
worth
much.
I think Roger Rules is definitely the best movie.
Project Rules is.
I think
Oh,
it's the
it's
best.
so
I think
good.
top 10 movies everyone
Of
has
all
to
time.
see. Of all
No.
time.
Of all time, yeah.
No, not all time.
I think
Isn't
it's
one
up
of your
there.
favorites like Jimmy
It's a
Neutron,
classic.
Boy Genius?
That's
is
a good
classic.
movie.
It's a
No,
good
Penguins of Madagascar movie is my favorite animated movie.
That's crazy.
Free Guy is my favorite live action movie.
Free
No
Guys.
way.
It's 10 out of 10.
And I
man.
recommended
I
that
don't know what
movie
that
to
one
you.
is.
Free Guy was
Wow.
the best. We had like the whole theater too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it was at the
Yeah.
cheap
It
theater.
was at the
$2
cheap
one.
theaters.
That was so.
We literally ran around
yeah.
the theater a little bit. I remember.
Yeah, we did.
That was.
Dude, that movie theater smells like piss though.
Well, yeah,
It's
it's
like-
$2, man.
it's
It's
very
$2
cheap.
for. That was like the
They're
best
family
place
friendly.
to go as a kid, though. Because it
What?
was like that the
The
$2
floor
theaters.
of the movie theater. Is it rolling
It's
around?
just like no.
I like Cinemark more.
Cinema
Well,
is
it's
like
better.
the best.
Tinseltown has
Yeah,
a
but
reclining
It's like
chairs and stuff.
$20.
The new Karate Kid
That's
movie
like
came out. I
12
wanted to
bucks.
see that. I didn't hear.
Yeah,
it's
it did-
bad.
There's a
Jackie
new
Chan.
I didn't hear any good
Karate?
reviews about
Yeah.
it, but I still want
It's
to
bad.
see it.
It's
That's
called.
weird. Why do they keep remaking it?
Johnny Lawrence makes an appearance at the end though.
Oh, does he?
It
Wow.
might be worth it.
It's just like
$12.50.
Marvel now, dude. It's
It
like
is
like Marvel.
It's
the
like
multiverse of.
the cameos.
Spoilers for anyone who didn't see the movie. I heard
Yeah.
about. I didn't see it either, but
We're
I heard
gonna
about
get
it.
Bro, if you
in the
haven't seen it
comments.
now, it's like you're done.
Yeah.
Or one comment is gonna be
It'd be
hate.
nice to get comments.
Yeah, it's usually just us on different accounts. That's not what we do.
What on this? On our.
Yeah, we
Nah,
get
we've
2 to 3
gotten-
comments
we've gotten like 2 or 3, yeah,
per video. Yeah,
something like that.
we're getting there.
More than my
Yeah.
other channel.
Once we get Jim Tressel though, it's gonna skyrocket.
Yeah, that's the goal. 3 podcasts or 2 podcasts from now.
I wonder if
Almost
Jim
good.
Tressel puts his milk first or cereal first.
That's a good segue. Jared, we never asked you. Do you?
We already
even
know what.
We already know the
It's
answer.
not the right answer.
'Cause we
so
talked
what's
about
the
it
The
many
cereal
times.
always goes first.
That's
Yeah,
why though.
You pour the
Explain yourself.
cereal because then you have a gauge for how much milk you want to put in.
Exactly. Bo's 100% right.
No.
I thought we established. We finally cleared
Yeah,
up the whole
no, no, no.
situation.
Yeah,
right
Let's hear
there.
what you have to say for yourself. Jim.
Oh, I usually use a scale when I get my cereal.
What?
Oh,
One of
I
them
guess scale.
fancy
Cutting.
kinds.
Pour the cereal, and then I switch it to milliliters and pour the milk in. So I guess like that way, I guess you could do it either way. But normally, like if I'm just eyeballing it, like you gotta fill it with cereal,
No.
and then you gotta know how much milk to put in after you put in the cereal.
Well, no, you have to
You
know how
have the
much
ratio,
cereal to put
right?
in after you put in the milk.
Well,
Wait,
no,
wait,
you can't
okay, what
start
costs-
dumping a bunch of cereal.
You got to think about what costs more per cubic kilogram.
Cereal.
No, milk does.
What?
Yeah.
How much is a box of
Does
cereal?
it?
Milk these days, milk definitely costs more in a box of
Listen,
cereal.
what the kids are
You're gonna
eating
have to fact
nowadays,
check
like
that.
Jumbo,
Fact check that, bro.
Yeah.
Lucky
I'm not
Charms,
sure.
man.
You can buy
$6
Jumbo.
a
You can
box.
Let me
literally
fact check that.
Yeah, fact check that for me, Bo.
Does
But no,
We're gonna
you
put it
ever go to
right here.
Sam's
Does milk
Club?
cost
Those
more
fact
than
check. Well, it depends on the milk,
you
of
saying
course.
does milk
If you
cost
buy
It
in
does,
bulk
yeah.
from Sam's, cereal definitely costs less. Milk,
I think
can be
cereal does
expensive.
cost less.
Yeah.
you can get a huge like Walmart brand like cereal.
It says generally a gallon of milk costs less, but that's AI overview.
AI review is always wrong,
less
man.
than
Yeah,
what?
it's wrong.
A box
Less
of
than a
cereal?
box
I
of
think
cereal.
that's wrong.
A gallon of milk typically
Milk
costs around
definitely-
$4.10.
Because, like,
I've seen
if-
it like
That's
five,
so much,
$5 or
man.
$6.
Go to
I thought.
Aldi's. If you're watching this, go to Aldi's.
Well, I get good.
I think
milk.
cereal.
You go to
is
Giant
fat-free.
Eagle, though.
cereal
Well, yeah,
is
but I also
more-
get like
yeah, I also
money off because I have like
or
a
less.
advantage
Yes.
card.
Yeah,
So,
you're wrong. Okay, so back to what I was saying.
yeah, yeah.
Like, if you want the same amount of, like, if you want equal parts milk and cereal, the milk, you're obviously gonna have to spend more on milk to match that cereal. In my opinion.
Listen,
I'm
Listen.
listening. I'm all ears, bro.
do you guys drink the milk after you finish the cereal?
As a kid, no. Now I would,
Get
but
that
I
little
don't.
chocolate taste.
But
The
what?
chocolatey milk after.
So, like cinnamon toast crunch, like I would
Yeah,
drink
yeah.
that.
Oh,
I don't
that's-
like
that's
chocolate
good, yeah.
cereal.
Yeah.
See, I don't do that because
It's weird.
You don't
see,
drink the
you
milk.
put so much milk in a bowl and you eat the cereal until the milk is gone. And it ends up with
so
it being
then
like
you're
5
just in
bowls,
some
yeah.
dry, like.
No, it's the
You have
best
like
because
you
it's
have like
at
1,000
the end it's
calories
like
of like cereal. and,
Probably.
like 80 grams of sugar.
probably.
That's
Yeah,
real.
it is a lot. Yeah, I've switched to Honey Bunches of Oats since then.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow! Way to watch your
Wow.
cholesterol. Bro.
yeah. Thanks.
I think
Hearty
I
and
think
healthy.
Cheerios are the healthiest cereal you can get.
They probably are.
Probably,
yeah.
but
But I
they
put
don't
honey
taste
in
the
my
best.
Cheerios.
I think they taste
Cinnamon-
fine.
Cinnamon
just,
Toast Crunch
They taste
tastes the
plain.
best.
Okay. Yeah, it tastes good. Yeah.
No, great. Tastes great.
What do you eat with your Cheerios?
That should be their logo. instead of
Sometimes I eat them
stupid
plain. Sometimes I put
Frosted
honey on them.
Flakes.
Honey's good.
Raisin Bran. That's your choice of
Dude,
cereal.
No, Raisin Bran has a lot of sugar.
Does it actually?
Cheerios, I think it's better.
Yeah.
I think Raisin Bran
I
has
don't mind
sugar.
raisins. I guess I could eat raisin bran.
Cheerios. No, honestly, like I feel like what's like the healthiest breakfast food I can think of in the morning is probably like oats or maybe like avocado toast with some eggs.
You're a millennial.
Yeah, what am I saying?
Yeah, what are you
What
doing?
am I saying?
Where's your fedora at,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Avocado
Can we cut that
toast. We're definitely cutting that out.
I usually start with a whole avocado from Sam's. I make sure to buy organic wheat bread.
Non-GMO.
Scoop bagels.
Yeah, you get the bagel, you scoop out all the bagel, you just
Oh.
eat crust.
I thought you were going
Huge
somewhere else
bagel.
with bagel talk.
Alright. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Damn.
We're almost halfway
Is that
through the
Dan?
podcast.
Squeaking.
Not me.
We good?
Um,
Sweet mercy.
I
So
got more stuff I can pull up. But
Yeah.
today at the YMCA, I went to the gym. There's a table of state troopers, and I didn't want to talk to them. So I started walking by, and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." And I try to keep walking, and they pulled me back.
Oh.
So I had to go talk to the state troopers. They're asking me all these questions and stuff. I swear, one of the state troopers looked so familiar.
Really?
I swear he was the guy that pulled me over like 3 years ago.
Might have
Oh,
been.
man.
I'm pretty sure it was the same guy.
Holding
He
your
remembered
breath.
you probably.
I don't know. I want to
That's why
ask
I
him,
told
but
you.
then I don't want to ask him.
Were you the guy
Yeah.
that pulled me over?
They could tell I didn't want to talk to them.
Yeah.
They were asking me like what my dad did and stuff. Or no,
Oh, 'cause
I
they
think I
knew your
told
dad.
him. I think
Oh,
I
you
told
told
him
him.
that he was a cop.
So why'd they pull you over to talk to you?
They wanted to recruit me. They were like recruiters.
Oh man.
yeah.
Those guys, yeah. It's fun.
Yeah. It's pretty
It's
awkward.
annoying.
Yeah.
Remember that happened to us when we went to the mall? Like those two Marines came up. Dude, they started
They're,
asking me.
they're so aggressive.
Yeah, they were grilling us with questions. They were like, "So, real fast, just fill out this questionnaire." I'm like, just do it.
Yeah, you gave them your number.
I know.
I didn't give them my number.
Yeah,
They're
you
like,
were
give me your
like,
number. Like, no.
And then I was
You
like,
folded.
I guess so. You guys got me. They were like, "Do you have any metal screws in your body?" No. They're like, "Do you smoke weed?" I'm like, "No." And they're like, "You can be real with that."
Oh, they
I
did, they
was
did
like-
do that.
I was like, "No, I don't." And they were like, "Oh, it's cool." I'm like, "What the hell?" I feel like I was being
trying to
played.
get ya.
I was being played like a fiddle, bro.
Yeah. You guys want to talk about that? Did we talk about this? The what is it? Uber experience that we had.
I was gonna say Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
were
gotta
talking
Vegas.
about
We
Vegas.
gotta talk
I was
about
just
Vegas.
thinking about
That's a
that
good
when,
topic.
when
I
hope
Dave
he
was talking
watches
about
this too.
folding.
Dude,
I hope he does too. He's not going to.
We gotta highlight
wanna
like,
start?
all the trips.
Yeah,
Like,
so started off the flight. We gotta
our first.
we gotta go step by step, step by step.
The beginning of the
So
trip.
yeah, so what is it? 7 or 8 in the morning. Like my dad and my sister and my mom come to pick up me, Jason, and Jared from the lofts. Dan's flying out of
Wait,
different-
7 or 8 in the morning?
I was on
It
a
was-
different flight.
it was
yeah.
3
No,
a.m.
it was early. I woke up at
3
2
a.m.
a.m.
I got 0
I woke up
hours
at
of
I
2
sleep.
forgot. I
a.m.
forgot the exact
No
time,
sleep,
but
yeah.
yeah, we didn't sleep.
At all.
We just waited.
Yeah, we just chilled.
But they came to pick us up, and then Dan, when did you fly out? I forget when you flight out that day.
I think like an hour after you guys, but I was not. You guys went what straight from Pittsburgh?
Yeah, you
to
had
Vegas?
a couple side quests.
Dude, I'll share my story, but I want to hear like you guys go first.
We got to
Mine's
the
a doozy.
Yeah,
bro.
we got to the airport, and Jared, Jason, and I realized we looked at the line, and it was like, just to get through TSA, it was like, God, we had like an
A
hour.
mile.
We had like an hour 15 till the flight was gonna like take off, and we were, the line
Yeah.
was the longest I've ever seen TSA.
I feel like I remember that. Yeah.
They had to literally form an extra like line that went out to a different area to start like another TSA line because it was just so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at that point. I was just like, all right, we're not gonna make the flight.
Yeah.
My dad's like, no, it'll work. It'll be fine. Stuff like this happens, and he's seen a lot of flights, so I assume that he'd know what he's talking about. But I was also thinking he was just being optimistic, and,
Yeah.
and it worked out.
It was,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't even know what happened. We just got like directed places.
Out of nowhere, we literally
Yeah,
got
we
to the
just-
plane.
we just
right
Yeah,
on
we just
time.
ended up in the plane. Whoa.
Yeah.
It sucked because the line was like out to that part where like with the
Yeah.
escalators on the floor,
Yeah.
which is so far away from TSA, and that's my favorite part, going on those floor escalators, because
Yeah.
you walk and it's just so
Dude,
fast.
I had to go.
Escalator.
I had to go to the restroom so
Don't
bad
say-
in line.
I won't say it. I won't say it.
I remember having to.
I think I
Because-
remember
I
that.
remember having to go to the bathroom so bad, the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
line, and it was such a long line. And the line finally got near like a restroom, and I'm like, I'm going to the restroom. And I went
Yeah.
to the restroom, came back.
I bought this necklace when we were in line. I was like thinking about it.
Did
for,
you?
Oh
like, a
yeah,
while.
on their
And I
phone.
can't- yeah. Then I
Oh, on your
got it.
phone?
Diamond.
Wasn't it like
I
a
feel like
John
that's-
B compass something?
No, it was just a compass.
Oh, we were talking about John B though. Like
Keeps
it was
you
something you would wear.
lost.
I don't know. I think we talked about John B at some point. And we're like, yeah, that's John
I
B.
don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like that's
you know what?
something-
Oh, it was
Segue.
just a nice little. It was like a
Let's-
little charm. It was a compass.
Yeah. Did you get it?
You get
Yeah.
lost a lot.
That's cool.
I wear it. I should have worn it today.
Yeah. Would have been cool. You'd pull it out.
It's not a real
Show the
compass.
people.
It's not real.
Yeah, so that
That's cool,
happened. We got on the flight. That was fine. Made it to Daytona, or not? Why did I say Daytona? Made it to Vegas. So let's hear Dan's experience getting to Vegas.
Yeah, so I had a little bit of a different experience. So I think so Dad drops me off at the airport, He was like, if I don't see you again, good luck. I was like, okay. It's gonna
Wow,
be
that's
fun.
very encouraging.
Yep. And so, I mean, it was pretty normal. I have no problem, like, that was, like, my first time, I think, actually going on a plane by myself. And it was probably the worst case scenario. Like, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Like, holy moly, bro. I don't even know where to start, bro. You're right about that long line. I was in there for what seemed like an eternity.
Did you fly to Pittsburgh too?
Flew out of Pittsburgh, but I went, so it was supposed to be Pittsburgh to Chicago to Vegas. That was supposed to be the plan.
Yeah.
So I was able to get to Chicago no problem. When I get on the plane, I'm sitting next to these people in Pittsburgh Pirates jerseys, and for some reason, something in my mind thought, these guys actually play for the team. So they sat right next to me, and I was like, so you guys play? And they're like, no, dude, we were just going to the game. I was like, oh, that makes way more sense. Why would they? Why is there? We were in the back too. That would have made no sense.
Were they like
but
big buff
They
guys?
were.
Oh, yeah,
I was like, you don't think maybe these guys?
Yeah, it
no.
seemed like Pittsburgh Pirates players would probably be like in like an actual.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Team plane.
The helicopter. They're all like hanging on the ladder. No, but so anyways, I land in Chicago, check my phone. Oh, hey, your flight to Vegas is canceled, so good luck. Like, it didn't get bumped, it didn't get moved, canceled. Like, you're stuck. And I was like, uh-oh. So I'm scrambling around the Chicago airport, and I'm like, well, Colorado is kind of closer than Chicago is to Vegas, so I'll just go there. So I bought a ticket, I had credit. Like, you can use this to get to Colorado. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go there. So, anyways, board the flight.
Guess I'll go there.
Colorado. While I'm on the flight, I don't know what else to do, bro. And then there's a medical emergency on that flight. Like, I was fine. Well, first of all, there's this humongous lady that was in my row, and my seat on the ticket was right next to her. But she literally could have taken up 2 seats, so I'm not gonna sit by her. And she got the audacity, bro. She got mad because she knew I was in the wrong seat. I didn't even know how. She must have been used to it. Cause I sit, so it's her
She must have been
space, then there's me, and I sit by the window. And she was like, "Is that where you're supposed to be sitting?" And I'm like, why do you care? And I was like, I just thought I'd give myself more room, maybe if someone comes. And she was like, okay. And I'm like, what is your problem, lady? So that was the first thing that went weird on that flight.
Gotcha.
And then maybe 30 minutes into the flight attendant starts running up and down like she's doing like wind sprints or something. And he was like, is there a doctor on this plane? And I'm like, well, that's just great. That's just perfect. And there wasn't. I don't know. I thought they just fell asleep. Like, I fall asleep.
Were they
No one
alive?
calls a doctor. They were fine.
Okay.
They were
Oh.
fine. They just
Fell
were
asleep. Didn't wake up.
a little tired. You pass out. It happens and stuff. Anyways, we land, and I'm like, okay, I'm in Colorado. How do I get to Vegas now? And, so the next closest flight was in like 7 hours. And I'm like, that's awful. And I looked at my phone, and I was like, oh, snap, there's one boarding right now. So I literally go up, and I'm like, hey, lady, I know this is a pretty fat chance of this happening, but, like, can I get on this flight? And she was like, we're booked. And I was like, that stinks. She was like, just start walking down. There's a flight in 7 hours. Just go ahead and start walking down. The food's better there anyway. And I'm like, okay, like, I need to eat more, But anyway. Anyways, I sat down right next to her, and I'm trying to pull up directions. And right as I'm about to leave, she's like, sir, we're getting you on this flight. And I was like, oh man. And
awesome.
I literally got the last flight, and then I was in Vegas. It's funny, you get off the plane in Vegas, and there's like slots everywhere and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Then we had to pick you up.
you guys picked me
So
up.
we drove over to pick you up, and it was a wild like I'm right here. Where are you at? No, I'm right here. Where are you at? And he was on like a level below us, and we were on like a level above
There
him.
was some miscommunication there, but
And then we were on a level
Like-
below.
like we
and
went
he was
down,
on
he went
level
up.
above. And then we found him, and it was like we found like a long lost person. We're like, oh my gosh,
it's
Dan.
me. Yeah.
And you were like, you won't believe what
I know.
I don't believe what I've been through.
Yeah. No, Vegas was sweet, dude. I mean, it was literally, I checked, it was like 115 when we were there, which was hotter than Afghanistan was that day. So it was toasty, man.
Yeah.
We picked you up. We went back to the room. We had like Chick-fil-A, and then I took a 3-hour nap.
Yeah, me too. It felt so good
It
to
was
nap.
crazy. And then we woke up,
Yeah.
and then you were like, the president got shot.
Yeah.
Or no,
yeah,
Trump
yeah,
got
yeah,
shot. He
Yeah,
wasn't-
yeah,
he
Trump
was the
got
president.
Trump got shot, yeah.
Trump got shot. Yeah, dude, my
We were like,
neighbor was
what?
at.
Yeah, we woke up. Yeah, we literally woke up from our long nap. It was like that's what we heard.
I think the president just got shot, guys.
I was like, wait, what? And it just happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't president at the time, but
Former president, now president.
yeah.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Candidate.
What a wild
It was
day.
like Trump got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You're like, there's no way.
Oh, you said it like he was like
Like dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I did. That's crazy.
he got like
Yeah.
nipped in the ear.
It was like nipped in the ear. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
Probably the best place to get hit instead of
Yeah,
non-lethal.
yeah,
nothing
Yeah, if
really
you're gonna
bad.
get hit.
But yeah, that was crazy. I remember hearing that. That was wild.
That was
and then
a
we
great
had
trip.
well, we stayed there for like a week.
A week, yeah.
10? No, it was longer. I think.
I thought it was 4 days.
I thought it was like 10 days.
10 days.
I don't remember.
Oh,
It was a
4 days.
long
Kinda
time.
fuzzy.
I think.
Was it?
I just remember
It was
being a
definitely
little
not 4
cranky
days.
whenever it was so hot. It was so hot every day.
was,
so I was
yeah.
always being like, we went one day. Jared didn't come. It was me, Jason, and Dan. Did you come? We went to go to the outskirts or something, of, like Vegas. And
Bad parts.
we saw like this
I don't remember.
this rock or something.
Oh
and-
yeah, Red Rock Canyon.
Yeah, I remember just like I don't want to go. It's so hot. The car didn't have much air conditioning. It was
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah.
It was
I
hot.
felt terrible.
it was really hot.
But
Hottest I've ever been.
we went gambling. Dan got to be on
I
the carpet.
I got to watch.
You got escorted off the carpet probably
Oh,
3 or
yeah.
4 times.
You take
It
one
was
step
funny.
on that carpet.
Yeah,
they're like,
literally, I
"Sir,
did. I
sir,
took
sir?"
one. Yeah, I took one step. Like one pinky toe was on it, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, I need to say something." And I was like, "I left one in the room," and she was like, "Beat it."
Oh, she did see that. What's your name? Dan.
She said she thought he
Beat
was
it.
the oldest. She said he looked the oldest. I remember.
Yeah, yeah, she did
Which-
say that.
Because of
I
this
wouldn't think
luscious
that,
beard.
but-
yeah.
I think like you look like maybe the second oldest.
I say
feel
like
I feel like
24,
Jared always
man.
looks the oldest.
25.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, 25.
Twice divorced.
Twice divorced, 3 kids.
Dang.
Been through it, man.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. But yeah, we got our gambling in for a little bit. Didn't make much money.
Bo lost a
Mainly-
lot of money.
Not in. How much did I lose in Vegas?
A lot of money.
What do you consider a lot of money to lose in gambling?
Over 150.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I don't remember if it was over 150. On
I
the
remember
cruise-
counting you at
On the
over
cruise, I
200.
remember it being.
You lost on the cruise too?
Well, yeah, I lost like a bit. I only
Damn.
came out on top on Canada. That's the only time I ever came out.
How
on
much
top.
on top?
It was like 50 or 60 Canadian dollars.
Oh.
So like translated to like 30 American dollars.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that wasn't. It's okay. When we go on the cruise, we can all gamble.
Yes.
So we're
Yeah,
making it.
yeah.
We're hitting it big. This is my redemption.
Oh, I hope
arc.
they have Let It Ride. I love Let It
I
Ride.
want enough
I'll play
money.
some blackjack.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. We're gonna,
I like
we're gonna learn how to
blackjack.
card count. And we're
Oh,
gonna
you
do
want
Yeah.
like the single deck blackjack?
Yeah.
You gotta do
Yeah.
single
We're
deck.
gonna do that.
We gotta spin the wheel.
Not the
Yeah.
wheel.
I'll watch
amazing
you spin the
wheel.
wheel.
I'll watch you
Yeah, it's a lost cause, bro.
It's not a lost cause.
It's
I
a
always
lost
lose in
cause,
the
man.
slots.
Really? I've
All
won.
the time.
I've won a lot of money on the wheel technically.
Yeah, but then you
So-
kept going.
Well, then I play other games too and lose it. But yeah.
Mm.
But you put like $100 in the wheel, right? Justin and Marshall know this too. You put $100 in.
Yeah.
It goes
And
so
you just
fast.
keep hitting the max,
It goes
max
so
hit
fast.
button. But when it hits, it's like a magical.
And then
It's
you're
like
back
a
up to like
miracle.
$80.
Yeah.
You still
Sometimes-
lost like 20.
It's still less.
Yeah.
It's still less, but you
spin
think
and you
you
go
won.
around and you hit the bonus and then it goes up.
Oh, the bonus
level,
is really
then it goes to
fun.
the next
Yeah, the
level, it just
tower.
keeps going up. Oh, it's so good.
Man,
the wheel.
addiction.
No, Dan was the best at penny slots. He'd be down to like 10
Yeah.
cents.
I don't know how
and
you
pay
be
it
the how do you be the best at picking?
I'm just the best.
You just-
He's down to 10
That's
cents
really
and
good
then
strategy.
gets jackpot gets back up to like $2.50 and $2.50. Not $250, but yeah. And then you just kept going down and up. Canada, that was crazy.
Dude, we gotta talk. This chair is really squeaky. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, it's fighting for his life.
All right, chair bender. See, swap. Oh man, we gotta talk about our other trips because we went on what, like 5 or 6 trips
Oh,
together.
good lot, yeah.
We gotta talk about the Uber.
Yeah, before we
Yeah,
before
oh,
we
before
segue.
we-
So
Okay.
one of the days
Yeah.
in Vegas before we
Circle
end this,
back
this
to the
cruise.
Uber.
Let's go and circle back real fast.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
was it? We were going to get pizza or something. I got pizza.
You got
Dude.
Chipotle or something.
got
or
Chipotle,
something.
yeah.
Whatever was that. Yeah,
I got Chipotle and I got pizza.
Yeah.
Big day.
You got both. Yeah.
I ran like 10, 15,
Oh, okay,
10,
but
10 to
it's
12
cool then.
miles
It's
in
cool then.
Vegas. So
Yeah, it's like
burning hot in Vegas.
5,000
That's hungry.
calories. You lost.
Probably 5,000 calories.
Dehydrated.
But yeah,
beyond
we got
repair.
Chipotle first. Then Dan called the Uber.
Yeah.
And so
big
I was like,
mistake.
maybe
A
wait,
little
because
too
like,
early,
I'm gonna
honestly.
get the pizza. He's like, no, it'll be fine. Like, you'll probably be done quick. And so then me and Jared walked in the pizza place, waited for like 20 minutes
It's
for my
not done
pizza.
quick.
Yeah.
And
It took forever,
the
bro.
Uber got there literally right when we were done with Chipotle.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And
we
me
had
and
to
Dan
wait-
went out to go see him
he had
because
to
like,
wait
we thought
20
someone
minutes
should be there.
more. And
Yeah.
I should have canceled.
And then Dan was like, "Oh, they're in the bathroom. Don't worry." And then he saw you guys just like, waiting for
Coming out
pizza.
with the
He's
pizza.
like, "Is that them? Is that them?"
He's
Waiting,
like,
waiting
"Are
for
they
pizza.
ordering food or something?" And I'm like,
I was not ordering. I was just there.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just
Bo
there.
was-
I don't
Bo
know
was
why I
ordering
was like
food.
getting harassed.
He really hated Jared a lot. He really hated Jared.
you know,
was
like,
just
Because as they were walking towards the like at first, actually Dan was telling him a story.
I
Actually.
literally told him my entire Vegas story that took me like 5 minutes to explain a few minutes ago, and at the end of it, he just goes, "Cool." That was it.
I was
Yeah.
talking to Bo inside the pizza place, and I was like, "What if we go in there? It's like super quiet, super awkward."
Then it
And Bo was
was.
like, no.
Yeah,
I,
it's gonna
I,
be
feel,
fine.
I feel like Dan's gonna be able to like talk to him.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dan's,
you say
Dan's
so.
really good at
Fine.
striking up
Even
conversation.
Dan
They don't make it
wouldn't
fun.
work.
Dan's
Even
gonna-
I couldn't help.
I
him.
He's
believe
gonna
it
break
too.
the ice. He's gonna break the
I
ice. It'll be
believed
great.
Man.
was
Dan
trying
couldn't get
so
like 3
hard.
words in without him
Yeah.
even just like saying anything.
He was a tough nut,
Yeah.
bro.
So we got in the car.
Did he
Actually,
say-
before you got in the car,
before
as
we
they
got
were
in
the car.
walking,
It was his part-time job too, right? Or
this is
something? Or
his. He
full-time?
said he makes like 6 figures with Uber, and he's like a
Apparently he does.
I
He's
don't
an-
know how.
There's no way.
he's a scientific
His people
advising
skills are-
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I was like, you go to
outside.
school for
Yeah,
that?
how many degrees did he have?
He said he had no degrees, but he said you don't need a degree to be an entrepreneur. But
he
he
didn't
was like
say
he was a
like that.
scientific
I got a
advisor.
minor.
That's why you're driving people around in your car.
He was like, he said it like, you don't really need to get a degree to be an entrepreneur.
That face, bro. That
And I
was the
like,
face.
shut your bubblegum dum bro. Like, come on.
What do you mean scientific advisor? What
Scientific advisor.
He's a consultant, bro. They
Yeah,
don't do
dude.
anything.
Where we come in is we just I hate
guy.
the
Such
where
a
we come
bubblegum,
in.
bro.
Now wait, what did you rate the Uber driver, Dan?
Oh, wait,
You gotta tell
Before we
everybody.
get to
Yeah,
that,
wait, let's
yeah.
finish the story. Let's finish the story.
As,
so we're walking in the car.
as
Yeah,
we're
as
walking
Jared
to-
and Bo were walking towards the car, he was just like tapping on the wheel, like, "Hurry up, take your time,
Yep, take your time. Take your time. No rush. I was like, oh.
He made it
felt
sound like
bad.
it was a
I
southern
felt
drawl.
bad. Felt bad.
Yeah,
And then we got in
Yeah,
and
we got in
did
the
you try to
car.
talk to him, Jared?
I was like, hey, how's it going? Dead silence.
and then Jared was like, "It smells nice in here."
Did I say
Dead.
that?
Yeah, you did. You
Dead
did.
silence.
That smells pretty good in
Dead
here.
I
silence.
think it did smell pretty nice.
Yeah,
in
It
there.
did. Yeah,
After that,
he does a
I
good job
just-
with
He
that.
does a
I
good
just
job with
stopped.
the
atmosphere.
anything non-people skills.
Yeah. Then we tried to talk to him a little bit on the way back, didn't we? Or just just
Nope.
left it?
No, it was
Accepted
dead
it.
silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accepted it. And I rated him 5 stars. Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you gave him
Yeah,
5
you did.
stars.
After all that,
we
I
found out you
hated
gave
us
5
so
stars. We're like, what?
Bro, because they can rate you as like a passenger.
But do they know what you rated them?
Do you think he even rated you though?
Yes, because I went from 5 stars to like 4.8.
but still, that's not
So
okay.
wait, he gave you a
It doesn't-
lower
It
rating?
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So why didn't you give him a lower rating?
'Cause I didn't know it
exactly.
doesn't-
Can you
should've.
change it?
You can.
Go down there and get him again and rate him 1.
Get him again?
Yeah.
Hey. I said I redo it.
That guy was atrocious.
Yeah, he was
Absolutely atrocious.
Really.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
Even if you're pissed off, like you don't like
Yeah.
project that out.
I know.
Yeah.
Be professional.
Literally, he chases money. That's like the only thing.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
gives him
Yeah.
happiness.
Me
Probably
and
doesn't
Dan
have
went
any
to
money.
another Uber. We went to this buffet. He wanted to go to like the very special buffet, like the
Yeah, I regret it. I
$95.
should have been. I should have just gone. Dude.
Yeah. It probably would have been better, but we went to this one. I was like, Dan, no, this one's
It
26
was like
bucks,
a
man.
smoking buffet, bro. We walked in and people were like,
Yeah. it was only smokers, man.
damn, my eggs smell like shiitake mushrooms, bro.
The cooks were like, but yeah, it was.
To
It,
blow
was,
on your food.
yeah, they like stubbed their ashes on my almond.
it adds flavor, buddy.
Yeah.
It adds flavor. But yeah, Dan really he took like one bite and he was like, I'm done.
I'm
Oh,
done.
Dan, there's so much
bad.
to explore,
That
man.
was
There's so much
bad.
food you
No,
can
it was so
eat.
bad.
He's like, I'm done.
I've had better food at Holiday Inn Express, bro.
I love the Holiday Inn breakfasts, man. They're so good.
I know you would.
Yeah, okay, all right, listen, bud.
I think Holiday Inn does I've been there a lot for the
Continental breakfast.
Yeah, that's what my dad
Continental,
always
you
gets
said.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
He's a platinum
Belgian
member.
waffle.
I don't know.
What?
He's like a platinum member
The Belgian.
Your dad
for Holiday Inn. Yeah.
checks out. Yeah.
That was, I think, the highlights of Vegas. We gotta touch on every trip
the
we've
Uber
ever
ride
been
was
on.
the highlight of
Yeah.
Vegas.
No. That
I was gonna
was
say,
I want to find that guy.
That was the opposite of a
Well, we
highlight.
can go back to Vegas to the same hotel. We were also right next to the ball, the big, huge Vegas ball.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
really cool.
The ball was cool.
The ball,
You get to see it like glow up.
the dome.
Yeah.
The Madone.
The Uber me and Dan took to get to the buffet, he was the nicest Italian guy. He was like this small, bald Italian guy. He
was
was
really
so
nice.
nice.
It's hit or miss.
I don't.
Yeah,
did you
really.
rate him, Dan?
5 stars.
Okay, good.
So what was
So
the
give
other
everyone
one?
a-
equal service.
Yeah, let's give everyone 5
I guess he
stars.
does
Just
just
throwing
give
it out.
everyone 5
I
stars.
guess so.
I got 1 star.
1 star. 0.
Just like how you
Absolutely.
give the recruiters your number. It's all, you just want to please them.
Yeah, I'm a very people pleaser.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on
5
that.
stars.
Though.
Just give someone 1 star just for fun, just to work on your people pleasing skills. You know?
What were the other
No
trips
matter
we all
who.
did together? Because we all went to Canada separately, though.
Well, the first trip.
I went with Jared, Jason, and Justin to Canada, and then I went with Justin, Dan, and
We
Marshall.
got to go back. It all starts June 2022.
Is that Virginia?
Virginia
Virginia
Beach.
Beach.
That
Oh,
was
that
Virginia
was
Beach.
nice.
That was the
2022,
first
that's
trip
so
we went
long
on.
ago.
So we all started hanging out in the summer before, like
Yeah.
May 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already been 4 years.
Yeah, Jared just brought his cousin around, and we were like, yeah, it's fine. You
We're
can bring
playing
your cousin.
Who the heck is this guy?
Yeah, we were playing spike ball in my front yard. I remember that was the first time I met
It
Dan.
was Jared's backyard, right?
Jared's backyard.
No, it's Bo's.
Definitely. No, I
It was
remember.
Jared's
Yeah.
backyard.
It was Jared's backyard.
On his patio.
I remember that.
Nah, I
The
remember
first
the
time
first
they
time meeting
met?
Dan.
That was the first time I
Maybe it
met
was at-
Dan.
That was the
Maybe
first
it
time I
was at
met
my
you.
I remember spike
Yeah.
ball
I
in my front
swear
yard.
it was-
I remember spike ball.
Jared brought
yard.
Dan over to my house. He's like, can I bring my cousin over? He's like, he wanted to do something. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Dang.
You remember that?
I remember what you said.
I
I
was
remember
2 to
Jared's
2, so I
backyard.
guess
that was the
don't know.
first time I thought that was the first time Bo met him.
That was the
too.
first time I met you.
Maybe it was
I-
the first time you met. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
I
I
don't
wasn't
know.
there for that because I remember
were there.
I remember at my house.
You were
I remember
there.
meeting
You
Dan.
were all
I
there.
remember that too.
Oh, we
So-
were.
I remember meeting Dan. I remember meeting Dan right at my house, being like, "Oh, hey, nice."
I
to meet
remember
you."
that more.
Maybe you didn't leave an
This
impression the
means
first
something.
time. So the second time fell.
I don't know.
But yeah, a year later.
Either way, it
we
was
were at
within like
Virginia
a few
Beach.
days of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
anyways, Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
That was good. And then that December, us and Sal,
New York.
NYC.
I forgot about the New York.
That was a
good.
good one.
Sal was like the
A
best.
week in
He
New
knew
York.
New York, man. He was like a subway master. He got around.
Subway surfer. if you
Subway
will.
surfer.
He really was.
Yeah.
He knew everything about like the passes and everything.
He was like speed power walking. We were following him. He was like, "Come on, guys, this way, this
Yeah.
way."
Yeah.
We followed
Bro,
him.
last time I talked to Sal, he kept heckling me and Jared for us just wanting to be at the like work out and then do.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys missed out.
Yeah.
You guys
He was
missed
harassing.
out.
We didn't miss out. Me
I
and
didn't miss
Jason.
out. I don't
Me
like
and
New
Jason
York.
went to the top of the rock. So
Yeah.
Wow.
And I came with you guys
Big
at that
rock.
one.
I was
night.
at a rock. Went to a rock.
Nah,
top
nah,
of the
nah,
rock.
nah.
Yeah, you
You were at the top.
When
You
we
were at
went
the
ice
bottom.
skating, there's like rocks, big rocks.
oh, that's great.
We were at
We
the
did
top
do
of
a
the
photo
I remember ice skating. Everybody kind of got split up. 'cause
No,
we
you guys
all
all
went
left me. We didn't get split up. You guys all left me.
Stranded.
They gave me 2 right skates. I'm like, what the hell? So then
No, 'cause I didn't know
go-
where Jason was or Dan
right,
or
yeah,
Sal.
I remember
but I
that.
got out there and we all found each other. And then Jared came. He's like,
I
like
go-
struggling with my mom
Yeah.
or jersey or
Right,
something.
skate.
They gave me like unlaced skates. I had to lace them myself. I don't skate, so I don't know how to lace them.
Yeah.
And everyone else was gone. I came back with my left skate. No one was there. I'm like, well,
Oh my goodness.
no idea what to do.
We met up though. It was like
Yeah,
within
we
like a minute
did.
of being on there. I'm like, Jared, what happened? Where were you? You're like, you left me.
Dude, I feel like by the time we actually got on ice, it was like 10 minutes.
We had- we had
I
10
feel like it
minutes,
was
man.
less.
It was
It
so
was
funny
awful.
though.
All right, you guys gotta start wrapping it up.
Yeah.
What? Let's
Yeah.
just put these on.
We were in line and they were like,
Sal,
"Those people right there, that guy
pointed
right
to
there."
Sal. And he's
You're
like,
the last
You're
guy.
the last one getting in. And Sal was like,
I
yeah. He
remember
was
that.
so happy. And he really wasn't the last guy.
No, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
People
There was
came
more
on and they
people.
still got in. But I mean, I've been there before ice skating for like at least an hour, but that was fun to at least do it for
It was
a little
fun,
bit.
yeah.
We got a picture, got cool pics.
Oh, the pics were nice. Yeah.
It was cool to say we ice skated in Central Park.
I know, yeah.
was fun, yeah.
Not many people get to do that.
Sal and Dan had like a whole like adventure that trip.
Yeah, we did. Side quests. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, the Krispy Kreme.
Oh, that was the
Krispy
best
Kreme.
part. That was the highlight. The Krispy
Loves
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
I got like 24 donuts, like 1 box every day.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was really nice. You
They
can't,
say I'm
can't
bad,
even
bro.
tell. You
Yeah.
can't even tell.
Even
Yeah.
Oh, see, like I know when to like indulge. You just indulge. Yeah.
Infinite bulk. Never ending.
All right.
Infinite
I was on
Wait,
vacation.
did we talk about Virginia though?
Virginia.
I don't remember.
It was pretty
We
chill.
went to Dave and Buster's,
Dave
anyway.
and Buster's.
Jason's driving job for his van.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we went to
yeah,
the-
there was-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I forgot.
Well, before we went to Virginia
Oh,
though,
Dude, we gotta pull that
to
up.
backpedal a little bit.
Yep.
The day before Virginia, we didn't even know if we were going to be going because our
Yeah.
our whole hotel plan fell through because we needed someone
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
21.
We called like every hotel in that area,
Yeah.
and I think
They're
you
18.
Hotels,
called,
21 or
motels.
18.
you called
It
Motel
was
6,
21.
bro.
Yeah,
And
dude, I called everyone and they were like, you had to be 21 because it was like, what was it like spring break or like It was important.
It was in the
It was
summer.
just during summer.
Yeah, but they get like
But
a
no,
bunch of
just
people
most
that would
hotels,
ruin.
you have
You
to
gotta be
have someone who's
21.
21 because they
Yeah.
don't trust
Yeah.
you. You don't have to trash the room.
Yeah.
And we wanted to go anyway, and I was like, guys, man, we got my van. We could.
No, I remember on my
could just
run.
sleep
I was
in the
literally on my
van.
run the day before, and I'm like, guys, I'm not going if we're driving down in the van and camping in a van.
Oh yeah, that was
I remember
that
being,
doesn't lock.
because that was
That
when
would've
you guys
sucked,
were
yeah.
you guys were bringing that up, and I was like, I'm not.
we already
doing that.
paid for the hotel.
Yeah, we
room,
really
so
wanted-
Yeah.
we had nothing to do.
Because we couldn't
We would've
cancel
had
on
to.
time. It was within a day. So
Yeah.
we
I
couldn't
forget
see
what
it.
we did.
No, Jared's dad.
Yeah, we got my
came
dad
out.
to come down.
It was
The
a
night
good
before, I was like,
solution.
Dad, you want to come to Virginia Beach tomorrow? What?
Perfect.
I feel like I'm not more likely to mess up a hotel room now than I
No,
was
no
at 18.
different. But the thing
Yeah.
is, people like our age
Yeah.
definitely
They
would
do,
be,
yeah.
so.
So,
But we're probably a small minority
Yeah.
of that. So
That was fun. I remember you called Motel 6. And
Yeah.
yeah, was
some
like,
smokers.
you wanna be
Yeah, they were-
room.
They have been through
that
it,
was
man.
not the best planning on our part.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. We got a
It
lot
was-
better
it was
after
the
that.
I feel like we've
before,
gotten
man.
better.
Significantly better.
Yeah, because now Daytona's gonna be a nice trip.
Yeah.
Hey, I went to Daytona
Yeah, there's
last
still
year.
space. Still space, buddy.
There's still space. I was
After
not
New
coming.
York, that was the first time we went to Daytona,
Yeah.
all 4 of us. And yeah, it was fun.
New York was a fun trip.
Armand was there. Oh, New York, yeah.
Yeah, wait, what was Armada?
New York.
Daytona. Oh, Daytona.
Daytona,
last
yeah.
year,
Yeah.
There was
The
the
spike ball
cabin.
thing, man.
Stay in the cabin.
He said
The cabin, yeah,
he
we
said he
didn't
could
talk
have
about the
came.
cabin.
He didn't go to
was
Florida
fun.
already over spring break.
No.
Which I invited him first.
Yeah, you did.
He still owes me money.
He still owes you money.
On the podcast. we're
Shout out
let's
Armand.
get him.
Yeah.
Shout out
Ditching
Armand.
me.
Jason's coming for you.
Where's
Come
the camera?
from, too.
What am I looking at?
That one, I think.
There's the
Yeah,
cabin.
break the
there was
fourth wall.
Vegas,
Yeah.
Daytona.
We've already broken the fourth wall a few times.
Yeah.
That was it.
All right, we got like 6 minutes left
Oh,
on the clock.
shit.
Oh, man.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, do we have like any
Well,
final things?
we
Our
already
last
did,
minute,
like, a
we'll do the
part two?
outro. A part 2?
Part 2.
Nah,
We did
we
the
can't.
dinosaur.
Well, maybe next
Yeah,
time.
Maybe.
We did the dinosaur.
What else you guys want to cover? We got 6 minutes.
Oh, the
7
van?
minutes.
Scratching up the van?
Oh, yeah, in Virginia. We kind of talked about
It was the worst parking garage I've ever
Yeah.
been in.
Well,
We were
Jason
just like sitting outside, and I just hear. You're like, I wonder if it's Jason. Like, no. And then
Yeah,
you come
no.
pulling out, there's like a nice racing stripe. I'm like,
And we're like,
Smoke
Jason,
coming out
did
of
you do that? He's like, no, that's
dude,
always been
Jason-
there.
I knew what I did too. I heard.
You're trying to
I
convince
knew
yourself.
exactly what I
You're like, no, it was already
Yeah,
there.
it was
Sure,
there,
it's always
man.
been there.
Because that van is a piece of shit. But anyway.
Dan took a picture of that too.
I
He
know.
has we have it on?
Posted on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on
It's on
Instagram.
his Instagram
But I
page.
literally remember you rolled the window down and you're like, man, those walls are a lot closer than they were.
Really?
They are, dude.
You don't say.
It's like
Yeah,
it's a
don't
square
say.
parking garage where
It
you're
was
like
very narrow.
you don't have if a car's coming, you can't go out, man. So I was like,
Yeah,
maybe
we
a
were
car's
in that
coming.
corner.
We were in there when you drove
Some
like renovating
renovating.
there once. It's,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
extremely narrow.
I was just like accounting for a car that would be coming, so I was like, let me just get really close to the wall. It was like,
Yeah, bro, you did some renovating, bro. You like
Yeah.
sanded off that corner. It's like flush now.
it's just more lore for the van, you know.
Yeah.
The door, it doesn't lock. The
Doors
doors don't
don't
open.
lock.
It alternates
Yeah.
from which door opens. It's rusted at many spots. It smells like grass, gas, and ass. It's been through it. We're gonna sell it for like
Yeah.
$1,000 for parts though at some
Well,
point.
that's something.
But you got a
Yeah,
new
it's
car
actually
now.
pretty good.
What?
You got a new car now.
Yeah,
You can't drive it yet.
It's coming
He's
soon.
still driving the van.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
It was the hottest experience over here. It was 87 degrees and I had no AC.
Yeah.
Sweet,
worse.
mercy.
I kept my windows down.
I did too, but it was just it was still
I enjoyed it.
it was hot air.
I have AC, so.
I also have AC.
Wow.
I have it. I just don't use it. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, natural air.
I hire
good for you.
hitchhikers to blow in my face
I
and
don't even
drive.
So final remarks.
Oh,
What
we
got
still have
going
4
on?
minutes.
Oh, no, we
Yeah.
guys want to talk
So
about
you guys are
Should I rush
graduating
outta
at YSU.
Never graduated.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
don't even go
graduated.
here anymore.
Well, no, I
Pro
we
doesn't even
do.
go here.
You got your business card on you that you can show the
Actually,
camera real
I
quick.
brought like a bunch of them.
Put it in
Dude,
the
I
camera.
want
Show the
credit. I
camera.
made those business cards.
Yeah,
and
I
I think
think
they
they'll
look
end the
fire.
episode.
And it's actually for this show. Yeah, dude, shine up to the camera.
Tip
Like,
of the
I'll show it up to the
iceberg.
camera. I got one more.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you have 250 of them. Like, you know.
It's a great
Now show the
shot,
backside.
right?
That's pretty good. Probably get a little closer.
You get like
NBA.
into it.
NBA.
I didn't know you had your NBA.
Well,
got your
Not
address
yet.
on
That's
it.
it's a temporary, unofficial, not happened yet. Jason, are you getting your MBA? That's the
Oh,
question.
is this what is it? Maybe there's like a
you
promise.
still don't know.
Well,
He's not sure. I'm
I was
getting
gonna
mine,
sign up
though.
for classes and be like, you know, there's like a promise to pay before you sign up for classes. So I'm just.
promise I'll
Yes.
I ain't promising nothing, bro.
Yeah,
So
I
I
really
still have to
appreciate the
decide.
business cards. They're sweet. So now I'm gonna hand them out
Nice.
on the cruise too. I'll hand them out sometime.
We gotta give them out. On the
Although it'd be a
cruise.
little weird to hand them out any chance I get.
They're like,
Crust.
what is this?
Once in a while.
who are
Yeah,
you?
I got a podcast.
Hand 'em out to the host.
I'm a co-host. You know, me and
Crust.
Jason.
We should put the link on there.
The cruise host.
Well, you can't really change it now.
Crux.
But it has at Tip of the
Ton.
Iceberg boys.
Oh yeah, it does.
Crust.
I like the tag. I remember you saying like, "Ooh, that's a weird tag."
Boys, yeah.
But I mean, we couldn't be just Tip of the Iceberg. I wouldn't let it. So
Man.
That's not bad.
yeah. NBA. I like the new redesign of the logo. It's pretty nice. The nice
Yeah.
not modernized. What is it? Just new.
Pretty cool.
It is nice.
Didn't Allie make the original?
She did.
She
Shout
did,
out
yeah.
Alex. She made the original.
Mm,
Yeah.
coming after me.
Yeah.
Coming after you.
I hope not. I know ninja moves. The next Karate Kid after the one that just came.
Even
That's
worse
the-
reviews.
That's my movie. 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
The top critic. Honestly, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just overwhelmingly negative.
Overwhelmingly. Oh man.
Jeez Louise. It's been a fun ride. I'm glad. Well, I don't know about you, but at least Bo's in school still.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So what are you
it's
gonna do?
been fun
Serve?
all going to college
Probably.
at the same time.
Yeah. It's weird how it worked out.
My
'cause
true
Jared
passion.
went to Ohio State to start. Dan was
Yeah.
considering going to Cincinnati,
Mhm.
and we all ended up YSU.
Why everyone
Thank
always
goodness,
comes back?
dude.
Yeah.
Everyone always comes
Sal's
back.
coming back.
Everybody always comes back.
Beam
Well,
came back.
supposedly. Yeah, for a little
Sal's
bit.
gonna
second,
graduate.
What?
Sal's gonna finish, isn't he?
Yeah, but his masters. He's coming here.
It's cool we were able
Is
to
that really
keep-
coming back?
Yeah, I
He's
don't
gonna do
know.
his masters here.
Yeah.
I guess. I
YSU.
guess it's still.
He's
Probably.
thinking about it. I
Wow.
talked to him a couple days
Guess
ago,
it
and Sal
is.
was like, "I'm still thinking about it."
That's interesting. I didn't think he would do that.
I don't think he will. I think he'll stay.
Yeah.
Really.
It's
I
only
think
one
he
more
might.
semester, so who knows? Or actually, masters it'll be a couple
year.
more. He has one more
Or
he has
two.
to do at
We'll see, I
OSU,
guess.
and then he'll do his.
Because Luca will still be there.
Yeah,
So
I assume he'll
maybe
Since
probably
he lives in the
stay.
triangle
there.
house.
He has friends there too. Like, doesn't he have his
Does,
friend
yeah.
Henry and
The
stuff
math
like that?
nerds. It's been a while and we're back.
Yeah,
And it's
It's
we're
nice.
back temporarily.
Yeah.
Who knows what the future
New
holds?
studio.
At least,
Stay tuned for Jim
at
Dressel.
least
He's
two
coming.
more episodes, potentially more. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think so.
where the-
Yeah.
So, you guys know
Those
they've been here. They're veterans. They know the
Yeah, so like to close out this podcast, you guys know what we're supposed to say, you know, like to end it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wanna say it all
You
at
better
the
say
same
it right.
time? All at the
We
same
all
time?
have
Of
to,
the
like,
iceberg
look at each
joke.
other, Like,
All right,
You gotta add of the iceberg after.
It's been a good episode. It's nice to be back, and
that's
just the
tip of the iceberg.
iceberg.
Look at the camera.
I heard a pause.
Thanks for watching.
You gotta pause.